I'm Robin Gillian, and this is a video for the facilitation class at Champlain College, Masters in Mediation and Conflict Studies. I'd like to start by introducing this book by Susan Cain, which is called Quiet, which is an in-depth study of the research, neuroscience, and current beliefs around introversion. First of all, I'd like to show you a few cartoons that I pulled out that demonstrate some of society's views about introversion. This one says, "Welcome to the Introvert Career Fair." This one is, "I want a welcome mat," that says, "Go away." And this one is a fish in a fish tank. Society still views introversion as with a bias. And we're going to talk about the differences between shyness, introversion, and extroversion and how we can work with it in mediation and facilitation. Shyness is a fear of social disapproval or humiliation and is inherently painful. Introversion is a preference for environments that are not overstimulating and is not painful. The confusion is that they often overlap. We have calm extroverts, anxious and impulsive extroverts, calm introverts, and anxious introverts. We are all gloriously complex individuals. Introversion and extroversion interact with your personality traits and personal history, which produces wildly different kinds of people. So how does this affect our work as mediators and facilitators? In general, research shows that we see talkers as leaders. Groups tend to direct more attention towards the extroverts. We rate fast talkers as more capable and appealing than slow talkers. We empower the dynamic speakers. We follow those who initiate any action. As you can see from this list, that without an authentic awareness of this dynamic, we could easily miss some talent in the room. Interestingly, test after test have shown that both introverts and extroverts have the same IQ level. But as Einstein said, it's not that I am smarter, it's that I stay with the problem longer. In using this idea with the work that I'm doing now, I'm trying to think of how can I get them to talk, not how can I get them to talk, but how can I support all the talent in the room. Here's what I came up with. If there is anyone that feels like they are extremely introverted in this room, please speak up and let me know. Just kidding, you don't do that. Think about workspaces when you design your facilitations, and make sure it will produce the best work for your participating group. Big and wide, small and cozy, noisy and dynamic, or quiet and secluded. You don't always know who's going to be in the room with you, but when you do, it can be helpful. Understand the strengths that introverts bring. They can help people think deeply, strategize, solve complex problems, and in our line of work, spot elephants in the room. Be careful with groupthink. If it is creativity you're after, ask people to solve problems alone before sharing their ideas. Don't mistake assertiveness or eloquence for good ideas. These are some helpful hints that are very simple to use in facilitations. Ask people to have pen and paper ready. This gives them an opportunity to write things down. When you ask a question, give people an opportunity to write it down before they share it. If you have someone that's not speaking up, start 2 people before them, asking them the question, since you won't always be able to go around the whole group. This gives a buffer on either side. Allow and become comfortable with silences. Introverts need to trust their gut and share their ideas powerfully. This does not mean aping extroverts. Ideas can be shared quietly, communicated in writing, packaged into lecturettes, and advanced by allies. Where we are now with introverts in our culture is similar to where we were with women in the 50s. Roughly half the population is misunderstood, stereotyped, and often mistreated publicly. Imagine a world where this is not a cartoon. And in a silent and thoughtful coup, introverts took over the government today. A last note, Eastern cultures see introversion as a value and give it much esteem. Western cultures prefer extroversion. For a balanced, safe, and caring world, we must learn to value both. Thank you for your time.